मिलान, रुझान, रग़बत, इश्तियाक, शौक, मोहब्बत, प्यार, इश्क, दीवानगी, जुनून.
My question is, if your family force you to leave your friends or get rid of them, then what's your decision about them? But as you know that your friends are loyal and honest with you, what's your decision?
I love my son. It means that I'm at stage number
6. Disregard sincerity. Now the difference is clear?
Yes.
13th. You have a strong inner critic who judges you.
You want the betterment of that person.
Here what comes? Sincerity.
Yes, sir.
Because you will know that highlight, oh, this is a problem with you.
Yes, sir.
In spite of that your friend doesn't like that at that particular moment.
In my opinion, if the judgment requires for a person, then it's not a friend. What's your opinion about that?
First make the question clear. Please, what was the question about?
He's saying that if we need to judge a person, then he can't be our friend. And your sincere friend is such a person which can't be judged. You do have firm belief in that person. So he's asking that why do we require time to judge such person?
Really, it's a great idea to work on so that we can make our concepts clear, that what do we mean by friend. Whenever the question of judgment comes, that you're going to judge someone, as this phenomenon occurs, there's no friendship. So your response, please.
If I'm talking about a single person, no one knows any other person from the start, from the beginning. Everyone requires time to know each other, some specific group or some specific companion if you are talking about that person. So I'll like to say that you always need some time to understand the nature or the mindset of that person. At specific points you come to know about that person, that whether he is sincere with you or not. You are talking about the point that we should never or we should not judge our friends, but I'll like to say that a person is only a person for you when he is not your friend. At that point or at that place you judge that person, and when you judge that person you judge the sincerity of that person. When he seems loyal to you, at that point he becomes your friend.
That is the first phase, that is the first step when we decide that someone as a friend or someone as not to be a friend. So that activity takes place before deciding someone as your friend. What do you say?
That a person can be judged by spending a time with that person. So I can say that if we are spending a time with a person, we are not judging him. The judgment which I means to say that we have to examine a person, that it's a person that is standing with us is a sincere with us or not. We have to examine it. But spending a time with a person, it's the first step towards the friendship. But the examination for the person, that it can be sincere in our difficulties or in happiness. So the judgment for that reason, my opinion is that I am judging the person. I am not sincere to him, or the person who judging me, or he is not sincere to me. So that's my opinion.
Let's make this concept clear before we discuss the question of what's your concept of judgment. Actually, Mr. S, and he's of the point of view that we should never judge. The problem lies with the understanding of the concept of judgment. What do you mean by judgment?
So basically I mean by judgment, my point of view is that when a person is involved in such a situation that he needs someone at that place to take him out or to make him rid of that issue, at that place you can check, you can you can check the next person who you are calling. At that place that person shows you his sincerity, whether he is sincere with you or he is not sincere with you. So this is judgment. At that place you will come to know that the person you are relying upon, whether he is loyal to you or he is just having some time with you. At that place you will come to know that whether he is your friend or not.
You want to say something? Yes, please.
He's saying that if your friend is in critical condition and he calls you or whatsoever you want, every person have his own personal life. For example, if you call me and you are in critical condition, and for example my phone is switched off, and you will say that he is not helping me, he is not picking up. So there is misunderstanding, and you can't judge him that he is sincere with you or not.
Actually, still I'm unable to understand this concept you're talking about. No,
So can I please spell?
No. The point is very interesting. See, Mr. Shah now that calls Mr. Fahd. Why? Because he needs his help. What happens? That his mobile phone that is found powered off. And now the idea occurs in his mind, oh, Mr. Fahd has kept his mobile phone powered off because he doesn't want to help him. And on the basis of that, if he makes the decision that he's not good, he doesn't want to help me, clear, he avoids helping others, he keeps his mobile powered up because he doesn't want to contact with anybody, that. So this thought is known as judgment. What could understand? So that is the same idea in your mind.
Yes, sir.
Your response right now, please.
As I have already mentioned that judgment or sincerity requires time. If I call Mr. Fahd at that spot or at that place, I'll think that the person whom I'm calling, whether he already knows about my situation or not. I'll keep on trying Mr. Fahd, not on the same issue, maybe later on, by spending a little more time, whether he helps me or not for the next time. At that spot, not for the very first time or very second time, maybe for the third one, for the fourth one, at any specific place, I'll come to know about the sincerity of Mr. Fahd.
So what I could understand from your talk, that judgment would be that if you make decision on the basis of that one activity which happens,
exactly.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
And if you spend more time with the man and he keeps repeating that activity of avoiding you, and this avoidance shall make you believe that he is
not sincere.
He is not sincere. So there is a difference between judgment and not to be judgmental. Wait.
Being judgmental. When we are judgmental, we are critically nitpicking and finding fault with another person, group of people, idea or situation. 13 signs you are a judgmental person. First, you believe that everyone is out to get you. Second, you expect other people to be consistent all the time. Third, you struggle to see beyond a person's flaws. Fourth, you easily skip to conclusions. Fifth, you struggle to tolerate ambiguity and uncertainty. Sixth, you are intolerant of people unlike you. Seventh, you are generally pessimistic about life. Eighth, you tend to believe people are either good or bad. Ninth, you struggle to truly appreciate or see the beauty in others. 10th, you have low self-worth. 11th, you feel anxious around other people. 12th, you are suspicious and untrusting. 13th, you have a strong inner critic who judges you. You are requested to please study some book on this topic.
And it's you to let me know what the real meaning of judgment is in this context. In this context, I am not talking about the judgment which is given by the judge over there in the court. I'm not talking about the judgment that God is going to give about about us, that on the day of judgment. I'm talking about when we say don't be judgmental. We should never be judgmental. Don't judge the people so and so. So what is meant by that judgment? Before the presentation of the next presenter, everybody will have to let me know the real meaning of this judgment with examples.
What's difference between sincerity and loyalty? And third word is you use love.
So he actually wants to know about the concept of love. What's that? Second is the difference between two things. The difference between loyalty and sincerity. Loyal friends mean the one who is not going to leave you whatever the circumstances are. Loyal friends. As we see that on the containers, when the Imran Khan was that attacked, assassination attempt was made. So those people who started running from Imran Khan, they are not loyal. Did you notice? Even on the over there on the container, those who started running from that place. And there were very few people who were running towards Imran Khan.
Exactly.
In order to save him, in order to make a circle around him. So those who were running from him at that particular moment, they were not loyal. Those who were coming to him, they were loyal. The point is clear?
Yes, sir.
Loyal. So we have loyal professional, loyal teacher, loyal officer, loyal friend, the one who never leaves you whatever the circumstances are.
Yes.
Who stands with you whatever the condition is, whatever the situation is. Loyalty. The point is clear?
Yes, sir.
And second is that sincerity. What happens that the person who tells you the truth, oh, it's not good, please, who doesn't flatter all the time.
Yes, sir.
If you do good, he says good. If something bad happens, but you don't think that it is bad, but your friend is there and he makes you realize that whatever you are doing, it's bad.
Yes.
See, he is giving statement against your thoughts. So this is your sincere friend. The point is clear? Excellent. And he doesn't dodge you.
Yes.
He doesn't show the black as white,
yes.
And he doesn't show you the white as a black.
Yes.
So he shares with you as it is, as it is. He doesn't dodge you.
Yes.
He doesn't make you happy, by giving some wrong or fake statement.
Yes.
This is called sincerity. Now the difference is clear?
Yes.
Sincerity and loyalty. Sincere friends and loyal friends. And love
is the sixth stage of our feeling for something or someone. This kind of our feeling has 10 stages, which I have already discussed in detail and uploaded on my YouTube channel.
And you can watch that video. I'll share the link.
Yes.
Milan. What?
Milan.
When you see someone and something happens, so the very first phase of this, whatever you call it, love, the first phase of this relationship, this liking is Milan. Again, when you have a link with someone, as I love my son, mean I am at stage number 6. Again, Milan, Rujhan, Raghbat, Ishtiyaq, Shauq, Mahabbat, Pyar, Ishq, Diwangi, Junoon. The point is clear?
Yes.
So these are the 10 stages. I have given all these things over there in detail. You can watch my video on YouTube. Phases of love. Love, sincerity and loyalty. Please.
My brother was talking about sincerity and loyalty. These both are the components of love.
Yeah.
We can say that love, when there is love, if you love someone, you are sincere with that person.
Yeah.
And meanwhile you are also loyal to that person.
Yeah.
Because you want the betterment of that person.
Here what comes? Sincerity.
Yes, sir.
Because you will know that highlight. Oh, this is a problem with you.
Yes, sir.
In spite of that your friend doesn't like that at that particular moment.
But you will guide that person and take him to the right path.
Yeah.
This is, I think, basically love, that you want the betterment of that person. You never butter that person. Or basically, in my opinion, buttering can also be said as betraying the person.
Yeah, true. Excellent. Betrayal and betrayal. Great. The most impressive part of our today's talk. Thank you, beta. The question, please.
My question is, if your family force you to leave your friends or get rid of them, then what's your decision about them? But as you know that your friends are loyal and honest with you, what's your decision?
Just a minute. Here, मेरा जी यार मैं आपको चूम ना लूँ. Real, very impressive. Could you please know that paraphrase the question?